service dog. So service dogs are considered medical equipment. So that means that they act just like a wheelchair would or a cane or something like that. So if somebody comes up and starts messing with my service dog and trying to pet them and distract them, even though they have a jacket that says to not do that, it would be the same as somebody coming up and messing with a wheelchair or something like that. And then I'm not in control and I can fall and get hurt. So that's the same thing as messing with a service dog. So some of the tasks that our service dogs learn, like Tommy, is how to open and close doors in case their person needs help with that. They can retrieve items from closed doors. They can apply deep pressure therapy when they put their weight on a person and lay on their lap. They can learn how to brace themselves. If someone falls on the ground, they can help them get back up. There's a lot of different things that service dogs can be trained to do to help their people. Tommy uses the tug rope to open a cabinet door, and then he uses his nose to push it closed. Holt gets into position to brace for Allison by sitting and then stiffening her body while she pulls against her to get up onto her knees, and then Hope stands and stiffens her body again so Allison can push on her shoulders to get up to a standing position. So Hope uses her mouth to pick up the dropped object and hand it back to Allison. When Lori accidentally drops the leash in her wheelchair, Tommy picks it up with his mouth and hands it back to her. Tommy uses a chair as a step stool so he can reach the light switch to turn it on with his nose.
This is Hope, and Hope is a golden doodle, and she's wearing a service jacket. And what this has on here is do not disturb patches on there. And it basically is a sign of where the dog, it tells the public that it's a service dog. And don't distract when he's with their owner.
So if you do see a service dog in public, like we said, it's not good to distract them, but you can talk to their owner and ask questions about them, and maybe the owner would let you pet them. So it's always good, instead of talking to the dog, to make sure that you're talking to the person. So make sure that you look at the person instead of the dog when you're asking the questions. It's also important that you are careful about the questions that you ask. So most people don't like it when you ask, "What's wrong with you?" That can come across a little bit rude. So instead, you can ask, "Why do you have this service dog with you?" Or comment on the dog. You have a lovely service dog. What does he do? Something of that nature will help the person feel more comfortable. Not every person is going to feel comfortable being talked to about their service dog. So if they say that they don't want to talk about it, it's not your fault, and it's not that they don't want to talk to you. They just don't feel comfortable. Some people will be okay with talking to you though, and in those cases you can still ask questions and just be polite to them. And always ask before you do anything with your service dog, whether it's reaching your hands out or looking at them or touching them. The correct way to approach a service dog team is to walk up calmly and stop a few feet away and ask the person if you can interact with the dog in any way. So if you're wanting to pet the dog, you can ask, "May I pet your dog?" If they say yes, you can come closer at that point, and you would get down on the dog's level, preferably by their side, and you can scratch under their chin or on their chest. It's not polite to put your hand directly over the dog's head. And as soon as the person says that's enough or "Thank you for your time," you can get up and thank them letting them pet the service dog and walk away calmly and politely. So Tommy is almost finished with his training, but he has actually been learning for a very long time. So all of our service dogs typically start their training when they're about 9 weeks old. So that's about this big, very little puppies. We start when they're very little, and they go to special homes, and people volunteer to raise them and train them. And then when they're big, like Tommy, they come back and they learn the rest of their service dog tasks and how to behave in public. So it takes them about 2 years until they're ready to fully become service dogs. And Tommy is a standard poodle, and lots of different breeds can be service dogs. So actually, any breed can be a service dog as long as they have a specific task. So you can have a big poodle like this, you can have a little tiny chihuahua, and anything in between, as long as they are trained to perform a task for someone with a disability.
Hi, my name's Haley Mould, and I'm the founder and executive director of MAID and Texas Assistance Dogs. MAID provides mobility assistance, autism assistance, diabetic alert, and post-traumatic stress assistance dogs to people with disabilities. If you're interested in getting a dog from our organization, we are accepting applications at this time, and you can fill out an application through our website. We are local to the Fort Worth area and are always in need of volunteers. So if you're interested in learning more about service dogs and helping us train